Hello everybody. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah!
Yeah? Great. And can you see me okay?
Yeah!
Yeah? Excellent. Let's go. So, who lives in a village? Raise your hands. Raise your hands if you live in a village. Come on, put your hands up. And who lives in a city? Okay, put your hands up if you live in a city. Okay, first of all, we're going to look around a village. We're going to see what it's like to live there, what kind of things you can do, and what you can find in a village. Who wants to show us around the village? Okay, how about you? Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah,
And what's your name?
my name is Eliška.
And how old are you, Liška?
I'm 9 years old.
Yeah? And where do you live?
I live in a small village called Bystrice.
And who do you live there with?
I live with my mom, dad, and 2 younger brothers.
Can you show us around, please?
Yes, of course.
As we saw, Eliška lives in the village of Bystrica. In the village, we can find a post office, a school, a grocery store, lots of fields and forests to play in. What do you think are the advantages of living in a village? Shall we go and find out? And now we can look at the advantages. It's quiet in the village, there's lots of fresh air, we can play outside in the fields and the forests. We can play in our garden. We can grow things. It's very close to school, and all my friends live nearby. And now, the disadvantages. Sometimes it can be too quiet in a village. There's not so many things to do. There's no shopping centre. There's no cinema. There's no theatre. And if we want to go and practice hockey or dancing, we have to go to a different place. To get there, we have to get the bus, and it doesn't go very often. And sometimes our parents just don't want to take us. Okay, now we're going to look around a city. Who wants to show me around their city? Okay, how about you? Hi there, can you hear me?
Hi, yeah.
Yeah? What's your name?
My name is Thomas.
And how old are you, Thomas?
I'm actually 10 years old.
Okay. And where do you live?
I live in a beautiful city. It's called Olomouc.
Are you living in a flat?
Yeah, I live in the flat.
And who do you live there with?
I live with my mom, dad, and 2 younger brothers.
Do you want to show us around Olomouc?
Yeah, why not?
As we saw, Thomas lives in Olomouc. He lives there in a small flat with his parents and his 2 brothers. Olomouc is an amazing place with lots of historical buildings and beautiful architecture. There are also lots of cinemas and theatres and things to do. What do you think are the advantages and disadvantages of living in Olomouc or any big city? Shall we see? Okay, first we'll look at the advantages. Olomouc is a beautiful historic city with lots of historic buildings. There's hospitals, schools, restaurants and cafes, shopping centres and supermarkets, and amazing public transport. Okay, now let's look at the disadvantages. It can be very busy in the city. There's not many places to play outside in nature. It's very big and can take a long time to get to school. All my friends live all over the city. And sometimes it can be very polluted. Today, we visited 2 very different but beautiful places to live. Which place would you prefer to live? In the village, There's usually a store, a school, lots of family houses with gardens, and lots of nature to play in. And then we saw that in the city, there are lots of supermarkets, restaurants, theatres, and lots of things to do. Which one would you prefer to live in? I'm not sure. I need to go away and think about it a little bit. And you should too. Bye for now, everybody. See you again.